channel, and I'm going to do a few minutes of crafting while it is peaceful and quiet. It is 6:40 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the USA. So let me know where you're from when you come in, if you don't mind. But I'm working on my Doctor Who scarf. This way I can sort of watch the chat if it comes in. So we'll see what happens. Yep. Okay. Good morning. Oh, there's Joshua and there's Miss Jeanette, DIY Creations. Hello. Good morning. How are you guys? Thanks for coming in. There's Miss Lisa. Lisa. Hello. Let's see. Joshua's number one. He's always number one. Good to see you. You're doing well. Excuse me. Yeah, I was outside. I have allergies so bad. So I was in the yard, so I'm all scratchy. So I apologize for the scratch this morning. But this is what I'm working on. Yeah, so this is my Doctor Who scarf. And it's very long, so I got to keep going. It's going to take me probably another month to finish this thing. But this is the colors. And yeah, it's crazy, right? It's getting long, about 3 feet long. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yay, Nightbot. Well, I don't think Nightbot works on these vertical. I should have turned him off, but I can't do that. Too many things, too many balls in the air. Yes, but Joshua was saying hi. I got my coffee, and I think I'm backwards. I am. Oh, well, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Right? Right? That's funny. Yeah. Let me see something here. Did I watch? I did not watch that show. Well, I watched it like one episode. I thought that was weird that he got a show after what's his name? Because it ended up being the exact same show. So I was like, what's the point? But it was interesting. He seemed like he's a lot more, he had a little more personality than Jerry. Like, Jerry was chilling. Like, he was like the mayor of Cincinnati or something. I don't know. Like, why did he have a TV show? It was weird, I thought. But anyway, oh, the scarf looks pretty. Thank you. Yes. I haven't, yeah, it's really long, and I'm using the colors from like the 1980s Doctor Who. So they have it's like a recipe. It's not really a pattern, but the Doctor Who guy wore this in his show for a little while. But I never watched that show, but my daughter likes it. So she's been going back and watching all these shows. So it's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? And I just went, okay. So I said, I'm going to surprise her. She doesn't know I'm making this. So I figure I'll make it. It's a good project for the channel, and then she can enjoy it when it's done. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you didn't enjoy? Yeah, it was weird, right? He had a weird personality. He was kind of dry, but he was a little more perky than Jerry, I thought. Yes. You prefer Jerry? And Joshua wants to know why. Probably I think I know why. Well, Jerry just had a huge following. And Steve was allegedly the bodyguard. Remember that? Or whatever he was? I don't know what he was. Security guard, bodyguard. It's very strange. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to caffeinate a little bit this morning. Yeah. It was just weird. Okay. Yeah. I think the same thing. Yeah. But he was cool, though. Because he was kind of chill. Like, his personality, he kind of reminds, well, I wonder if he's from Chicago. Like, all those people were like Midwestern people. So I can kind of relate to them a little bit. Yep. It's a whole different vibe over there. See, I love watching old movies better than, oh yeah, new shows. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, I've been watching like a lot of the Christmas movies on YouTube because I missed them. The first time they came out, so I'm kind of just catching up. And I started watching them about 2 years ago, and I noticed that they leave them on there long enough that you can you can check them out. So you're not forced to watch them like from November to December or whatever. So it's been good. So I've been able to catch up. But they're all kind of similar. By the time, after a while, you kind of go, I think I know where this is going. So, But I got about 15 more rows of this green to do, and then after that, it's going to be the yellow. So I don't know how long, Well, I'm going to hang out for a little bit. He's laughing at me. You watch John Taffer Bar Rescue? I have not. And there's Siraj, hello. And Ruthie's this and that, hello. How are you? How are you all doing? Hopefully, this will be a good day. Although it's looking dark here, I'm not sure what's happening. If we're going to get rain, we're not supposed to get rain, I don't think so, but we've had so much rain and flooding. Hey, Joshua, how's New York? I know New York floods. Yeah. I guess it was Thursday. We had a real bad downpour and it flooded. There was like feet of water and people were driving through it and I thought they're crazy driving through this stuff. They're insane. But yeah, that's what they did, you know. So anyway, but there it is. So it's getting big. Big, big, big. Gotta sew in my ends and all that stuff, but I'll get to that later. I'm not even worried about it. Let's see, yeah, Ruthie saying hi to Joshua. Yeah, New York was good, but not too much flooding. Okay. Oh, how are you doing? Doing well, Ruthie. Yeah, I'm you know, trying to keep those watch hours up. You know how that goes. I figure it's nice and quiet. Mr. IBringit is still knocked out, so it's good. So I can do my thing while he's gone. But I had to change my shirt because my shirt matched the screen. I was like, seriously? What are the odds of finding like a green shirt that matches this? That's what I had on. So I had to take it off, put something else on. Oh, this frugal mama, good morning. Getting ready for that workout. Good for you. Let's see, it's just underground subway had floods. Okay. That's what I thought. Because we got some terrible, terrible, terrible flooding. And it only rained for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it was bad. And we're kind of up off the ground a little bit, so it's not that bad. But you know, the other day it was funny. Like my husband's like, "Let's go to Ollie's," and I was like, "Nah, we're not gonna do that." Next thing you know, that place, I think it flooded in there. I'm probably pretty sure it flooded. So I don't know. We didn't make it over there, but I looked on the news and there it was. And normally I don't see the news, but you know how you're looking through the news, at least like online, and all of a sudden you see a place that you recognize. And then you realize it's like 3 or 4 miles from your house, and then you're like, "Holy man!" And it was on the national news, so it was bad. It was bad. Let's see. I need to get some watch hours as well. Time to start going live. I know. I don't do as much as I've been doing shorter stuff, and because the thing is, I don't know. Maybe you content creators can relate to this, but if you look at your average watch time for a video, it's really short. So if you stay on for 5 hours, you're really only getting 3 or 4 minutes of watch time for most people, and that's bad. So to me, to stay on for hours and hours is crazy. But if you're on a roll, like I figure at least I'm doing a little something, something that I need to do. Yep. Annabelle's here. Hello, good morning. In Rainbow Loom official channel. Okay, now I see you. Crocheting, your niece lives in San Diego, and you live in Atlantic City. Nice. That's not far. Yep, you get heaps of watch hours. Yep, that's the only way you get them, unless you're like a really highly watched channel. Yeah, one day. Yes, good to see you. And blanket. Sorry, yeah, bad reading. Okay, okay, you wrote blanket. That's cool. Yeah, Rainbow Loom official. Nice. That's a very official channel name. Now, Rainbow Loom, is that the looms for the bracelets, or are you doing like loom knitting with the blankets and stuff? If you don't mind asking. Let's see. You lost your number two. Yeah, I don't know how this works. I sort of watch it and I go, cool. Yeah, yeah. Looks like Ruthie took first place. Okay, Ruthie, I see you. Yeah. So, but I don't know. Like loom knitting, I have looms, and I probably should sell my looms because I haven't really loom knitted in a while. And there's another guy that loom knits on YouTube. Just started kind of a loom knitting thing, and then I was like, well, I have a loom. I just don't. I have to remember how to do it. I just remember the cast on. Yes. Oh, you know, those videos that get shared out get the highest watch times. Sharing is the key. Okay, thanks. That's good to know. Annabelle TV, nice. It's early over there, right over where you are. Yeah, you should be. Okay. Oh, you just do random stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah. Like I got one of those blanket looms, and I said I'm not going to do that. I thought I was going to do it, but I don't think. Because I think it's going to take me longer to loom that than to actually knit it or crochet it. So, not that everything is about speed, but sometimes you just want to get it done. Because I'm trying to donate as much as I can. So I've got a few donations going. So, whew. A couple weeks ago, like I had a busy week. I did two shawls or finished two shawls and then did a hat and something else and a washcloth. And so that week, man, I was cranking it out, but I had to, like, that was too much. So I have to find that balance because I was, sometimes you want to do more, but yeah, it's hard. Let's see. Oh, it's 7 a.m. where you are, Rainbow. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, we're on the same time thing. Yeah, I don't like going live, but it's needed. Oh, poor Ruthie. Oh, yeah. See, well, I just think, and this is just me, if you can figure out like what the heck you're going to do, it just helps. If you like, a lot of people, sit on live streams for hours and they just chit chat. And that's okay for a little while, but I don't think you can do that as your sole live streaming situation, So a lot of people do that. Oh, Pennsylvania. And greetings. Yeah, I made some coffee, so I said I'm gonna, I got this big mug. I normally don't drink coffee like this. I usually drink a little small one, but I said, I'm not gonna get up and run. So, because I've been on 12 minutes. Woohoo! Got 11 likes. Thank you. 11 people, 11 likes. Appreciate it. Yes. Let me take a sip here. Mm-hmm. Mm. But I just needed, like, I have a couple of projects that I'm working on. So this one's like ongoing. And crochet, I finished. Well, I've got this C to C blanket I'm working on, which I dislike immensely. But I'm just gonna finish it to get it done, and I'm gonna donate it because I hate this yarn. I hate everything about this project. Oh, you're 14. Oh boy. All right. Well, we're behaving ourselves, but that's cool. Now, have you been crocheting a long time, or you just started? Yeah, crocheting and knitting is good. I mean, all the all the fiber arts. That's my thing, and I've been really enjoying it. For the last maybe. Uh oh, I think I just heard thunder for the last 10 years. Oh, that was a loud one. Or somebody hit something. I don't know. It was just a loud little boom. So, see, I live not far from the highway, and every now and again there's terrible accidents because people go flying. It's really bad. Yeah, you've been in and out. Oh, it's not raining. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can check. Yeah, it's looking crazy. Like I don't know what's going on with like our weather's been weird, and everybody knows, with all the flooding and all the extra stuff. It's been bad. But yeah, we've just had like really really bad storms, and they last, maybe an hour and then it's over. But it's been interesting. I just hope that things slow down, that it's not so bad because we're not even in hurricane season. Like that's coming up pretty soon, right? Yep. So there it is. But I don't know how this leaderboard thing works. I haven't figured it out yet. Let's see. Oh, it's you're in the rainy season. Yeah, Lisa's in Australia, which is cool. Yes. And let's see, it's cloudy. Yeah, it's looking weird. Like it looks like it wants to do something. So we need to do some yard work as we always do. And I don't know if that's gonna happen until, well, usually in the morning it's really damp, so it's kind of slippery, so you can't do a whole lot out there. It's a little dangerous. Oh, you want to join? Well, I can't do that today because I'll have to get to know you. I want to make sure I don't have a. Plus, you're a little underage, so I don't want you to. People get weird about the children. The younger people. I'll just say younger people. On the channel. Anybody under 18, that's like a thing. Uh, but one day, if you come back, well, I'll check out your work. I always like to look and see what people are working on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't have 50 subs. Okay. And there's Sicily. Oh, still working on my Doctor Who scarf. Cicely, good morning. Yeah. Oh, 50 subs. Yeah, I'm telling you, those for me the first 50 were kind of funny. They're kind of hard to get. It's like the first 100 or 200 is hard. Yeah. But the thing that I noticed is one day I was still a little short and then they just let me go live. So if you just keep checking back, I think I got it even before I got to 50 or whatever the number was, which was interesting. Let's see. Rainbow. Oh, yeah, I can't do it right now, but I'll come back and hit you up. And if everybody wants to check out Rainbow Loom, see, do you have any projects on there? Let us know. Oh, did I eat breakfast? No, no, not yet. It's still early. I'm not even hungry, to be honest with you. Yeah, I used to eat breakfast a lot, but I really don't. I find that the last 5 years, I don't eat breakfast as much as I used to. But or if I eat it at like noon. Usually noon is when I eat my first meal. Yep. But I always have a cup of coffee and then some water. Like I always have H2O, See. Oh, you're welcome. Still enjoying making worry worms. Are you still Lisa? Oh, that's great. I am so happy people are making the worry worms. Cuz I was helping Liz out. That was kind of fun. I didn't get any takers, but that's okay. The worry worms. But it was funny. I was hoping that I would at least get like one person to make them. But I'm glad that you're making them. Yeah, that's really and you really got into it. So that's exciting. I put mine away. I have to go put them like when I go back. My husband's in the VA, so when we go to the VA hospital, I'm going to probably leave them there and let the people enjoy them. But we haven't had an appointment in a while. I think he has one. It's either September or October, so it's coming up pretty soon. So I'm going to leave them all there. I think, and hopefully they'll enjoy them. But the VA hospital is so big, and there's a lot of people in there, so I figure they'll enjoy. I made about I don't know if it was 30 or 40 of them. Yeah. Oh, Cicely. Did you have your coffee? This is the coffee right here. Mm-hmm. And she loved making them. Yeah, 15 more to go up to the hospital. Nice. Yeah, they go so quick, don't they? I love them. I think they're so much fun. And Liz really got me excited. And I was hoping that we would get some more takers on that, but we really, I don't know. I mean, not that it was, it is what it is, but I'm so happy that you jumped on it. She said that you made so many, and I was so amazed that you did that. That was pretty cool. Oh, you love coffee? Yeah, coffee's good. Yeah, coffee's good. Especially if you get good coffee. I don't know if you've ever had bad coffee, but like back in the day when I would go to McDonald's, their coffee was bad. And then all of a sudden, I think when Starbucks got really popular, they stepped up their game. So it's actually not that bad if you want a cup of coffee and it's not too expensive. I don't know what it costs. See, I haven't been in the fast food places in so long. Let's see, I go to Chop. Oh, Chop. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Chop's a nice hospital. It's very fancy. Oh, for audiology once a year. Oh, that's nice. So you're nearby. Yeah. Yeah, I've been to Chop many times. I used to do trainings down there for the nurses. And that was fun. No, it was not fun, but it was, but it was a cool place to like see what they were doing. You know what I mean? They do really, they do great. Like children's hospitals are. If I was in medical field, I would probably try to work in one. Yeah. Oh, you're deaf. Okay. Nice. And oh, fake, fake TTK ruin like Starbucks. People love that. I think there's something. Not to not to be a conspiracy theorist, but people love it so much. It makes me wonder, like why they love it so much. But it is good coffee. I mean, I think they stepped up the game. People were drinking really watery coffee, and then Starbucks kicked it up a notch. And then now everybody else kind of fell in line. Yeah. Oh, your friend passed. Oh, sorry to hear that, Cicely. Well, condolences to you. Yeah, that's hard. And you make their fraps at home. Yeah, that's good, Rainbow Loom. Yep. You got to because Did you hear that? Okay, here's a weird conspiracy. Did you hear that all their coffees are the same size, regardless of which one you buy? So it turns out the tall is the same as the venti is the same as the whatever the other one is. And that some lady, so the guy took the cup of the tall, poured it in the venti cup. It filled it all the way to the top, and poured it in the middle size and filled it all the way to the top. So apparently they're playing games with their sizing. And it's not me saying that. You have to check it out. There's a few people that have kind of shown this online. I couldn't believe it. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, my great grandmom passed away one night before my birthday. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, life it's interesting. As you get older, you'll find that it happens more and more. People come in and out of your life. And they say we're only here for a season. And it's interesting, you know. Vanessa Jones, hello. She's saying hi. You work as an ASL. Oh, a CODA. Work as an ASL interpreter. Nice. Upstate New York. Nice to meet you. Awesome. That's pretty cool. I only have Starbucks hot chocolate. Oh, hot chocolate. Yeah. Actually, I like those fake drinks they make, which is terrible. It's all that sugar. The stuff with the dragon fruit and all the other weird mango something something something. I like all that stuff. Yeah. Can we exchange numbers, Vanessa? Oh, I don't know. Vanessa, if you have maybe if you guys, you can send a DM, to her channel or leave. I don't know how if she has any contact information on her channel. But that's probably the best way to do it. Then you guys can meet up. And there's Donzel. How long? Just 20 minutes. Not bad. Hey, Donzel. And there's Jersey Love Steph. Good morning. Morning, beautiful late. Listening is driving. Oh, thank you for the support. You're always on your way to work. Thank you so much for coming in. But I said I'm going to work a little bit. It's quiet-ish on the YouTube street, so I said I'm going to do some work. Mr. IBringit is sleeping a little bit. He's sleeping, and he worked really hard. He was cutting stuff down in the yard, and so I got to let him rest. Yes, everybody's saying hi. You're driving for work, LOL. Yeah, you're always going, but that's good. Yeah, you always have she's focused. She's focused on work. Yes. Oh, you can't hear. Right, right. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say if you could write each other, but I don't know. Um, I cannot type, but yeah. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi. Cool. But I got about 3 rows done, 3 or 4. So I'm moving and grooving here, and I'm so excited, Lisa. You're making those worry worms. You have no idea. Like that brings me joy. I'm sure Lisa. I mean, not Lisa. I'm sure Liz is very excited too. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, Vanessa. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you and Vanessa can hook up, but it's hard. Um, yeah, it's weird. Like some people are not as comfortable meeting up in real spaces. So you have to kind of respect that sometimes. But yeah, let's see. But that's cool. Oh, got 14 people, 19 likes. Thank you so much. I can use that. Push this out into the algorithm. Got to keep those watch hours going. Yes. Okay, and Vanessa said she'll try. Okay, cool. All right, she'll try to contact Rainbow Loop. Nice. Yeah, that's wonderful. You can hopefully you can help each other out. At least push them in the right direction if they need some services. Yeah. See, yes, I find doing worry worms are very relaxing and giving them to the hospital. Yeah, that's great. If you guys know what those are, if you do a search on my channel, there's a worry worm tutorial, and if you go to Liz Crochet and More, she's got worry worm tutorial. They're fun to make, and they're good for people. You can leave them in the hospital, and it'll give them something to do while they're killing time, and they're kind of cute. Let's see. Cicely said, "Did you hear what I was telling?" Yeah, no, I heard that. Yeah, yeah. Condolences to you. Yeah, I hope. I hope prayers for you and their family. Because yeah, passings are tough. They really are. I mean, it depends. Like some people, you know, especially if they're young. It's really tough if they're younger. Younger. But I have a friend of mine who's in her 90s, and she's like ready to go, and I'm just like, you're not allowed. Yes. Oh, okay. And then Rainbow Loom saying, Vanessa, I only know a little. Okay. OASL. Gotcha. Yeah. So anyway, it's really interesting. The perspective on all that. There's a whole different perspective on, uh, But like I said, they say we're here only for a season. And that can mean a long season or it can mean a little short while. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. And let's see, Lisa's saying I make them, and another lady puts eyes on them back to the hospital. Oh, that's good. Oh, the funeral's Saturday. Okay. Well, hopefully that brings you a little bit of comfort. You should definitely. Well, if you can, some people don't like funerals, but if you're able to go, it's good to show support to the family. Even if you just send them a card or you know send them over like a little bit of food because there's going to be people coming to their house and stuff, and that really helps people out because you know the support. First of all, they like to see you're there, but also if you can like give them some food or send something over like that, and that's always good. Yeah. But that's funny. Oh, you don't do the eyes, Lisa. Yeah, I just bought a bunch of those googly eyes, and I tried not like Amazon. They had thousands and thousands of googly eyes. That's too many. But I went to Dollar Tree and they had about 3 or 400, in that little bag. So that was actually good. And that I figured $2 versus I didn't want to have 1,000 googly eyes. Yeah. No worries. It's great to meet people all over the world. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you're comfortable because I know sometimes it's not everybody's as comfortable as you. So I don't like to assume either way. I always like to say see what people. It's up to them. You know what I mean? If they want to hook up. Yep, that's good. Let me see. Yep, I don't do eyes. I really should. Yeah, they're not too hard. You just need a glue gun. I think that's the best way for those googly eyes. But I hate hot glue guns because I always burn my hands. No matter how I try to be careful, I always burn my fingers on there. Usually putting the eye on or moving it around or something. And it's funny because it's really hot. It's kind of dangerous. And it's funny because they don't look that bad. They're very, they're very innocuous. And then man, they will burn you. And I swear I burn it every time. Every time. Yeah, true. Thank you. Yeah, right, Vanessa. Yeah, it's for sure. Yep. If you can get some inexpensively, like I said, Amazon, they have this thing. It's like 1,000 eyes. You don't want 1,000 eyes. I don't want 1,000 of anything, really, to be honest. But yeah, that's what they do. They give you so many eyes, unless you're going to keep making them, which it sounds like you're really enjoying it. And see, and Lisa said, "Yeah, I got myself a glue gun, so now there's no excuse not to do the yes, yeah, because it's easy. It doesn't take long. I mean, it's just a funny thing. And my husband was like, see, it's funny, like he was more crafty than I was. I didn't even own a glue gun until I met him. I was like, glue gun? That's too fancy. And for me, I'm just like, where's the Elmer's glue? Like, just get the glue out. But anyway, yeah. So you got to do the eyes, yeah. Okay, and then let's see. Rainbow Loom is asking a question of Vanessa. Let's see what they're asking. Yeah, it's cool. Nice. But anyway, hello to the lurkers. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to the new people. I appreciate you coming in. Gotta say thank you. Let's see. Simone Watchman. Hey. Let's see. Uh oh. YYL. Are we being naughty? You are something. Oh boy, here we go. Now, no trolls. You gotta do something later. How are you, Simone Watchman? Let's see. Yeah, see, Vanessa may be getting ready for work. So I think, yeah, she's on the East Coast time, so she's probably getting dressed. Yeah. But I don't know if she dipped off. Because she probably has to go to work. So how are you doing? How is California? And it's probably pitch black over there. Oh, you are a great person. Thank you. Well, some days, just like everybody, you have your moments. But yeah, I have a really nice crowd of people that come over and visit, which is really nice. And that's the beauty of YouTube. You know, I won't say it was 100% easy to get here, but it's been an interesting experience. Let's see. Yep. So this is my third year of YouTube, and but I can tell I'm getting tired trying to maintain. Yeah, I think Vanessa might be like eating or getting dressed because it is that time. She probably has to leave shortly if she's going to work. Yeah. Let's see. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know if I can type in there. Hang on. Let me see if I can get in here. Hang on a second. I'm gonna try. I didn't open up my live stream, so let's see here. I'm gonna turn down my volume. Hang on. Um. Oh yeah, you were brushing your teeth. I knew it. I said she's probably getting ready. Okay, so that's what's happening. Okay. Yeah, we'll listen in the car. Okay, so Rainbow Loom has a question for you, Vanessa. If you could answer that before you go. But thanks for coming in, and please be safe driving. Yeah, that is so funny. Yeah, I had a feeling she was dressing. See, it's funny how you sort of know, like even though I don't know, but I sort of know. Yeah. Let me see if I cannot get in my live stream. Of course. Nope, I can't type. All right. Well, at least Vanessa answered. That's good. Okay. Let's see. So, what was the question? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, they didn't say, but they were just asking for you. Yeah. But I guess because they're deaf, they can't. I guess they. I don't know if they have a transcription or something. Not sure how that works on YouTube. I guess with the closed captioning. But YYL. Yep. But yeah, I told them you were probably going to work or off to work. That's funny. Yes, but I don't know what the question was. Don't know. Let me see. Yeah, they may be gone. But that's great for the likes, you guys. I appreciate it. But this is what I do in my free time when I can. I just try to knock out a little bit on this project. We all of us crafters, we always have something we're working on. Lisa's doing the worry worms, which I don't know if you know what those are, but those are they're almost like fidget things, but they're very cute. I don't have a picture of any of mine, but worry worms are awesome. I do enjoy them. Let's see. Let me close that out. Yep. It's pretty cool. Yes. So anyway, well, I hope you all have a great day. I'll say that, and because people's days are just starting, and it's 7:15. I know. Wellness with Frugal Mama's probably working out right now. She's probably getting started. Almost done, actually. She usually does a real quick 30-minute workout, which is nice. And and like I said, I do crafting and I do a little bit of sometimes I'll go to the flea markets, usually on the weekends, and try to check and see what people are doing. Oh yeah, oh you're lucky. Yeah, you're pretty close to work. Yep. And then Simone Watchman's going to work. Yeah, see, everyone's going to work. Smart people. Oh, have a great day. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. And Lisa's saying, yes, worry worms and pocket hugs for the hospital, plus other things as well. Nice. Yeah, I know you did all the baby stuff. The baby clothes were really cute. The scarves and the little baby cardigans. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but the worry worms are amazing. Like I said, I just really enjoyed making them. That just brought me a lot of joy. And I will say, I made, like I said, I made a bag. They're in a Ziploc bag. They're packed really nice. I think I'm just gonna, like I said, when my husband has his next appointment, I'm gonna leave a few. And but I didn't know. Oh, you gotta tell me what you're putting on. What are you using for your verbiage, or are you leaving verbiage? Yeah, I'm a little worry worm. I forget how it goes, but that's really cute. Oh, you enjoy what you create. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's nice that, having a skill and then people can actually use the items that you make, which is really nice. And oh, you're about to hop out. Yep, I got you. Well, thank you so much for coming in and saying hi. Have a great day. Let's see. Yep. And I want to say thank you to those who enjoy. Have a good one. Yep. Awesome. Let's see how many. Oh, 37 minutes. All right now. Let's take a look and see. Finish this row and I'll show you what it looks like again. Plus, you're doing a snake. Ooh, yeah. I want to do some amigurumi. Yeah, the snake. The knitting. I haven't knitted any lately. I finished. Yeah, I don't have it near me. I finished. What the heck did I make? I made a turtle and something else. I was started a teddy bear, and I have to finish that. Like I haven't finished. I sort of started. I got the two belly. I got the front and the back made, but I got to do the arms and the head. So I'm working on that. But I want to knit some amigurumi. I did get an amigurumi. My husband found one in the flea market. It was a knit amigurumi book. So I'm going to see what's in there. I didn't get a chance to look yet. But I'm always kind of going. But I did make a bear. I did make a bear. I knitted a bear. And it had a cute little sweater on. So it was really adorable. Amigurumi. Which is cool. Okay, hello. Oh, the poem you're using is. But the snake is interesting. See what her poem is. Yeah, there's so many. Well, there's the worry worm poem, and then I was thinking maybe you can even put like, "Hi, have a good day, take me home," something like that. Please take me home and enjoy, something like that. Like I think people would find that kind of funny. You know what I mean? Yep. Oh, you're gonna hop out in an hour. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Rainbow, nice. Let's see here. Yeah, the snake is cool. Now, is it gonna be big? Hopefully, little. Is it little guy or a big guy? See, I like to make the amigurumis big, and so that takes you longer. Like a lot of people make them and they're real small, but I like them when I like to make them really kind of ridiculously huge, which is not the best way. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, the bath. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Yep. So the snake is good, but let me see. I don't think I have my amigurumi book here. I have a book. So I got some. Yeah, I didn't bring my amigurumi book. Like my husband. Oh, wait a minute. This is it. There's one in. I think there's one in here. This knitting. This is the knitting book he got. It's backwards, but I think there's one amigurumi in here. Let me see if I can find it. I think there's one. Maybe not. Uh, yeah, they're showing all the stitches, so this is not the one. I thought they had at least one amigurumi in here. Nope, it's not this one. That's a bummer. But there's some stitch patterns in here that I was trying to learn how to do. And they showed you tassels and fringe and cables. Because I don't really do a lot of cables, so I have to go back to that. Because I really have, I haven't been doing a whole lot, fancy stuff like that. So I'll show you real quick. But like here, so they got cables. Now I've done this one before, and I've not done that one. But this is it's called Knitting the Basics and Beyond. And somebody had this at a flea market. It was like 50 cents, so I ended up buying it, which is pretty cool. And anything else? Yeah, I thought there was an amigurumi in here, but there's none. But it shows you how to do the cord, which I've never done. I've never knitted the cord. And some of the ladies in my knit group make the I cord, which I would like to do that. Okay, so are you gonna make it big or are you gonna make it little? Yeah, hopefully you'll make it big. And I don't know if these links work with the Nightbot. And I see somebody told me they don't work on the vertical lives, and I went, oh, but we'll see. But it looks like a link to me. Looks pretty good. Mm. But that's cool. But hopefully it'll work. But that's what they said. They said, yeah, they don't always work. So let's see. I'll go about 3 more minutes. But yeah, I like the patterns. Let me see. Is there a pattern in this one? No, that's not a pattern in that one either. Yeah, see, my husband got me a couple of books, and it was pretty cool. And we just got real lucky. Like I said, going through the flea market, and it's rare that you find good books in there. Let's see. Yeah, if you type Kelly, Kelli, it may drop your link. You can try. Mm-hmm. Yep. We'll see. Yeah. If you can drop your link again, Lisa, and then that way they'll know how to do it. There it is. Yep. Okay. There it is. Okay. Nice. But Nightbot's pretty cool. That's how they do that. So I can go back in and after the live and find you. Yep. Yep. Oh, there's Sanita. Hello. Good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yep. Let's see that. Thank you so much for the likes. Everybody's saying hi. Yes, there you go. And there's Lisa. That's how you drop your link. I don't know if it'll work, but they say usually on the vertical lives it doesn't work, but we'll see. TWP Popcorn. Good morning. Hello. Trying to wake up but don't want to. Yeah, I can relate to that. I got up early. I went to bed early, so I got up early. I'm not going to tell you what time I went to bed. It's kind of sad and tragic. I think it was before 9. I'm turning into an old lady. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. But I was so anyway, I was like in the yard working and cutting stuff down. So I was tired. And it was still pretty warm yesterday. So I paid for that. Like after I got a pretty good tan. Oh, they do work on the replay. Okay, thank you, TWP Popcorn. Let's see. Oh, LOL 5. Yeah, I was like I went at like it might have been 7. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, so I'm a toddler now. I just went, son of a gun. Oh yeah, but it was hot. It was pretty hot, and I didn't even put a hat on or anything. I mean, I'm bad. No sunscreen. I'm out there, no hat. I just like take the sun. Okay, but that's cool. That's good to know. So at least it'll work. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Oh, thanks for the flowers, Anita. Oh, nice. I love it. Very nice. Thank you so much. That's enjoyable. I love it. Yes. So you're working today, TWP? How's business? Hopefully it's going well. Yes. Yeah. I'm kind of a natural girl, so I don't I don't do anything exotic, but other than coffee. So we got some coffee. Yes. Well, yeah. Yeah, we have some dispensary situations around here, but yeah, I'm not at this point, like I'm good. As long as I have my health, I'm doing okay. That's really the thing. So knock on wood, it's still here. And whew. But there's a lot of people, that are really dealing with a lot of medical stuff, so I understand why people use, other stuff. Medications, there's a lot going on. Yep. So, but I've just been fortunate, I'm just trying to stay as healthy as I can, eat well and things like that, and fingers crossed, That's like that's really what it is. Yep. And there's Rainbow Loom. Let's see if that works. Yeah, so Nightbot's cool when it works. Yeah. But thank you all so much for stopping. Yep, there's the link. So I'll go back in and I can find you. That'll be much easier. Yep. But looming, let me see. Yeah, I don't have my loom. But I pulled it out the other day because I was gonna go on this guy's live stream. He does loom stuff. And then I realized I didn't have the little hook. And I was like, well, loom's not gonna do me any good without the hook, so I gotta get a hook. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know how it is. I went to the thrift store, but they didn't have the hook. They just had the loom, and I went, "Oh man, I need the hook." Cuz it's hard to do it without the hook. Mhm. Oh, how's it coming out here? I'll show you. Let's see. I'll put this in together. So it's getting longer. So I did about this much. I don't know if you can see that, but I did about this much from here to here. So about an inch, which, knitting is slow and it's a slow process, but there it is. It's getting big. And yeah, it's kind of amazing. But this has been a process, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's hashtag VOM. Good morning. Good to see you. So yeah, it's coming out well. Yeah, so this has been good. And I've been knitting for a while. So I can sort of do this almost in my sleep. Oh, no, not really, but once you do something a lot, and it's pretty repetitive. So how are you feeling today? Hashtag VOM. Good to see you. Good to see you. And I missed your workout last night because I went to bed early. I think I watched it like at 2 in the morning. So I slept from like 7 or 8 to 2. And then I said, boy, I'm really thirsty. I got to get up for a second. And I did. And then I went right back to sleep. So I said, oh man, I'm turning into a toddler. That's what's happening. And you guys are hanging out and partying late night. Yes, which I think is funny. I said, I used to be able to hang. I don't know. Not anymore. But like I said, we've been doing yard work, so that's always terrible. I want to hire somebody so bad. But they're pricey. They don't play. Yep. So you're going to Wawa. Yes. My Wawa's kind of far. I can't walk. I have to drive. But I have been wanting a cheesesteak. But, like this is perfect, like sub weather, cheesesteak or a sub. Yeah, one day. But I got to stop eating all that stuff, trying not to be my 600-pound life. Yeah. Yes. Busy morning. I'm okay. Yes, I work out different times at night. I know, girl. I'm like, what are you doing? See, if I worked out late, I would probably be up all night. Especially like if I'm doing something like aerobic or cardio. That used to, like, my heart would be boom, 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 boom for hours, after the fact. So I had to really cut my workouts till about 8 p.m. and then, but I got to get on back on it. Yeah, got to get back on I've been walking a lot though. I've been walking a lot. And I'm going to be walking tomorrow. I walked yesterday, walked Sunday. I've been doing a lot of walking. So we probably did about, I haven't even looked at because my watch, tracks all that stuff. But I have been making my goals every day, so I think I'm doing all right. I mean, I could do more, but it is what it is. You do the best you can. Yep, yep, yep. Ooh, 50 minutes. All right now. You hit the shower, gonna go to bed. Yeah, that's good. I guess that helps you. See, I'm usually wide awake. Yep. Do a Jane Fonda workout. Remember that? Oh my god, I could not do that workout. That was weird. Well, first of all, her little outfits. Like, I always thought that was so funny. But she made a good point. She said, you'll feel better if you dress better, and she may be right. Because I'd be all sloppy. She had her little outfits on and all that. Yeah, yeah. Walking is great. Yep. But Jane Fonda, I saw that DVD or whatever was in the flea market the other day, and I just thought, like, I said, "Oh, Jane Fonda." I forgot about her doing those. Those were like a big deal back in the day. But so then after this color, I got about 5 more rows of this. Then next comes the yellow. So the yellow is going to be next after this guy. And then after that is gray, which I was like, gray? I have gray somewhere. I'm going to have to find it. But I think you do about the same number of rows of the yellow comes next and then the gray. And then after that, I forget what comes. But right now, I don't know how long this is, but it's pretty long. I mean, this is probably 3 feet, like a yard, maybe a little bit more than a yard long. So, just gonna keep going. But my daughter's gonna be shocked when she sees this. It's gonna be crazy, which is cool. Yes. Oh, and then hashtag VOM saying if I work out in the day, you're wide. Yeah, you're wide open till 2 nights. Yeah, truly work great for me. So the nights, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good though. Nice. Like I said, I wish I could be awake past like 9 o'clock. See, like I said, I'm turning into a toddler. So this is what's happening. I feel like I have to go to school, so this is what I'm doing. But anyway, so there's that. So I think I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you all so much for coming in. And this is exciting. Yes. So thank you so much, Sanita. This is exciting for the gifts. This is great. I appreciate it. The flower. Yay. So I'm very excited. So we'll see what happens. Oh, okay. You're going to hang for a second. All right. I'll hang for a second. I'll do one more row. Let's see. Oh, you need Vanessa. Oh, so Vanessa's at work. And so, yeah, so Vanessa left. Yeah, because I think she's probably walking in the door right now to work. Because she said it's about 30 minutes, yeah, to work. Because I think she must start at like 8 o'clock or 7:30. I don't know. Yeah, so, but I get it. Those early, when you start so early, those early starters, I get it. Oh, thanks, Lisa. So you going to make one now? Or you probably already did this. But Doctor Who, this is pretty nice. And, but it's going to take a while. And I'm sort of following the pattern a little bit. Yeah. So but it's a lot. Yeah. Too much. See, I'm always doing these overly ridiculously large situations. Like I need to make smaller stuff so I can move on to the next thing. But I'm getting there. I'm going to get there one day. Yes. Yes, and also thank you Nightbot. Thanks to all those who support the I Bring It Everyday channel. And yep. Oh, thank you. Rainbow Loom official channel. Nice. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so this is good. I would always say, knitting and crochet is really relaxing. And for me, this is like, a creative outlet for me. So I'm enjoying it. And Lisa does, and Sunita does the crochet. And she does a lot of donations. So we all like to donate the stuff that we make or gift it, and that's kind of what we do. That's our life. We craft and gift and donate. That's what we do. Oh, and Lisa said, I do have to make some more scarves. in so many patterns. Yeah, you get good patterns. I gotta start like kicking up my game. I'm just doing stockinette stitch, but I need to like find some other patterns because you had the nice cables. Those are really, yeah. So that's beautiful. I love cables. Well, now I have some cables, and which is good. So I got some cable needles. Not that you need them, but I have some cable needles that'll help me out. Oh yeah, look at this one here. I'll show you. Yes, it's called a cable eyelet. Look at this one. It's the green. That is really pretty. So I don't know. I want to try something like this, but that's gonna see. I'm gonna have to think now. So thinking, that's a pain. But that's a nice cable. And then look at this one. Oh, here's a cable eyelet. Okay, so this is called the cable eyelet. And then this one's called the ribbed eyelet in the purple. Whoops, in the purple. See that one? So that's interesting. So I'm like, there's just so many things. I don't know. I gotta like, that's why I'm trying to crank through this thing and get it done. Keep moving. But yeah, Lisa likes, yep, creating and donating. Yep, there you go. So that's the ticket. Gotta enjoy. This is what we do. And I'll finish this row and then I'll say peace and love to all the people. Come back. Oh, Gulf Coast Granny. Hey, you're awake? Girl, you were late night. Yeah, I missed you last night, girl. I was in the bed, but I saw you came on at like 2 a.m. while I was walking through when I woke up after my nap. Yeah, but late. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Oh, she said she wait till she gets into work. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. But I have a feeling she's probably going to get pulled into some work. She's not going to be able to hang on. I don't think so. Let's see. Yep. Oh, school started. I have to be awake. Feed the boy. Nice. She's like, feed the boy. That's hilarious. Man, you guys start early. I well, no, is that there? He's in. No, he's still in high school. That's right. Yeah. So is that they must? Oh, they start early. Yeah. See, our people here they don't start until Labor Day. After Labor Day, so that's like the 6th, maybe. I don't even know what Labor Day is, but around there. Let's see. School started. I suffer women. Okay, I don't know what that means. Rainbow. Interesting. Oh, Denisha's here. Hello. Good to see you. Oh, no pockets. Oh, that is a situation. I hate when I don't have pockets. And I had that conversation with my husband. He was like, "What?" Yeah. When you yeah, pockets are so important. Oh, your Labor Day was in March. Okay. I didn't know that, Lisa. So this is the Doctor Who scarf. I'll show you this real quick. I finished another row. So I did pretty well today. See, some days I can speed through this, but it's different colors and it's about 7 feet long when you finish. So hopefully, I don't know if this is. I'm not gonna probably make it 7 feet long, but I'm gonna make it right now. This is almost my height. It's about 4.5 feet, which is pretty crazy. Yes, but thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in and saying hey, and check it out. And thanks for checking out Instagram. I'm not on there a lot, but you do pop in, and I appreciate it. Yep. How many more colors do you have left? I have. Ooh, there's about 20, not maybe 15 more colors. But a gray comes next. So after this comes yellow. So more of this guy. And then a gray after that. So I have to go find a gray. I didn't realize I needed gray. So I have all that. So this is my little baggie here. I'll show you the way I have this thing packaged. But this is my baggie and it's got all of the colors that I'm working with now. So let me see if I can get this up. It's heavy. Did you see all the colors there? Purple, green, yeah. And then I'm missing a color here. This is the camel. Yeah, which is that one. And I'm missing something. But now I have to get gray and I'm like, I thought I had all my colors, so yeah, I need one more color. But I do have gray somewhere. It's in the stash. I'll have to pick it out somewhere. But I may even have, yeah, I think back here. That's like a light gray. That one's probably the one I'll use, that one there. But gray, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, Lisa. So Lisa's making worry worms. I don't know if you guys were doing those, but those are great, and that's coming along beautifully. Thank you. You were just about to suggest you look over your head, right? Yeah, that one's. This one's a little purple, but I think the one above it is gray. So that'll work. Yeah, Gulf Coast Granny. And then okay, and then Lisa said, "I make the scarves roughly where it goes around the neck twice." Yeah, see, I don't usually like to make them that much longer. And this one has fringe, but I don't think I'm gonna do fringe. But I'm gonna stop it right there. See, gray I don't buy. It's weird. That's one color I always have to look for it. And you don't know what to crochet. Now, do you do amigurumi? Or are you sick of amigurumi? A lot of people are doing amigurumi. Um, but I just feel like I don't. You have young kids, so you could probably pawn that off. My people don't. My people are all old, so nobody really the stuffies, but they're cool. I like them. And you never buy gray. It's not a color that I enjoy. Right? See, that's the same thing with me. And so I ended up. I started buying like orange. Like the one day this lady had orange, and I went, "Yay!" Because I don't have orange. And I always have a little purple and some greens and some blues. And then I even bought this camel, which is not a color, but I am kind of liking this. It's my new favorite color. And I think altogether it looks nice together. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to open up my life and get more colors. But then I bought this. I have to show you this. I was going to start this. I'm going to probably do this today. This is a bucket hat. And this is this Karen. Of course, it's backwards. It's called Layer Cupcakes. And they have it at Michael's. And they have different colors. But this one here was on clearance. So I bought it. And it's 100% cotton, I think. I think it's cotton. Hold on, I'll tell you. It is. But anyway, you need one ball to make this, which is cute, right? Little bucket hat. Because the summer is still going. I need to wear a hat. Yeah, so let's see. What is this made out of? Hang on, hang on. Made in China. Yeah, oh, it's mixed fibers, but it's recycled cotton. Yes. And that's why I think I bought it. I went, oh, recycled. Okay, I'll try it. But it's really soft. And I'm like, woohoo. So I'm going to try this out and see how that works out. But yeah. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. Yeah, beautiful scarf. Thank you. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, and Denisha just finished a snake for your granddaughter. See, you've got young ones. I don't. So it's kind of brutal. Like making stuffies and stuff isn't good for me, but I enjoy it. But I end up. I guess I can donate it, but we just don't have young people. How many yards? I don't know. It's about 7 feet long. So the Doctor who wore this was like 7 feet long. And that's what the lady was saying. So let me see if I can find a picture. I'll show you a picture real quick. They had but I never watched Doctor Who, so I'm not a good expert. But this is the pattern, and see, it's just a little um recipe. So it tells you X number of rows for each color. And yeah, I'm missing gray. That's the only color I don't have. So yeah, so I got to do that. But let me see if I can find the photo. Yes. Oh, the yards right now. I think it's about. I'm only guesstimating, but I think it's like a yard and a little bit. Yeah. So it might be about 4 feet, 4 feet long, because it almost comes up to my the top of my body, which is really funny. But let me see if I can find this Doctor Who. Here we go. Scarf. Yeah, so this is the way it looked on the guy. So here's the guy. I don't know if you can see that, but it's long. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, okay. So Rainbow, Vanessa's not here anymore, I don't think. Yeah. But there it is. That's the scarf. And this is the way they lay it out here. You see that? All the colors. And let me see. This picture's not good. Let me see. Hold on. I want to show you a picture of him actually wearing it. But you see that? That's the guy. So this was long. Mm-hmm. Oh, you made it to work, Vanessa. Okay, so Rainbow Loom was asking for you. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so if you want to make it, here's another picture. Look at that. So this goes around him. I mean, he's probably only about 5, 6, or 7. Yeah, like he's pretty tall. You see that? Okay. Okay, so Vanessa said, I will try to find you. Don't worry, Rainbow. Okay. But anyway, I would just say, like, everybody try to make it if you can. It's fun. Yes. Okay. All right now. So listen, well, thank you, Gall. And like I said, Rainbow, Vanessa will look you up. And if you go back, apparently the links will work. Yeah, if you go back and click on it in the replay. And that's good. Yeah, that's in case you can't find me. Okay, cool. I've seen that scarf before. Oh, you have. Yeah, see, I've never, like I said, my kid likes Doctor Who. Yeah. So she's an old lady. But yeah, that's her deal. So she started like she wants a TARDIS, which I think would be cool. But the scarf, but I figure I'm going to surprise her with the scarf. And then we'll see how it goes. But there it is. Let me do one last reveal here. But yeah, it's getting long. Long, long, long. Here we go. Back in there. So that's pretty cool. But let's see. So far, yeah, it goes around. It goes around one time. I could probably, yeah. So for me, a little shrimp, this would be good. Probably just perfect. But that's nice. Scarf is amazing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, you guys are amazing for coming in. Thanks for sharing your mornings with me and the drive. Yes. And enjoy. So, like I said, create something fun. Enjoy the process. And yes. Oh, okay. Oh, you were asking. Oh, I didn't mean to confuse you. I was asking about the skein. Oh, how many yards? Okay, sorry. Ooh, sorry, sorry, sorry. This is. I just picked this up. This is very weird. Okay, so what this is 165 yards, and it's 151 meters, and it's 4.4 ounces, which this is backwards. 4.4 ounces or 125 grams. But yeah, but it's recycled cotton. And it's really nice. And they had some fancy colors like this. You can make this bucket hat with just one of these. So I figure I'll make a bucket hat. Now I made a bucket hat, although I think I should have made it a little bit bigger. I made this a couple of years ago, and so this is a little bucket hat here. And it looks almost kind of the same, really. But I made this for myself, and this is that Lion Brand cotton that Walmart used to carry. But yeah, 165 on this guy, and it's just enough, to make a hat, which is cool. So I'm gonna try it. I figure I forgot I had made this one, but I said I'm gonna wear this. Like I have to go back in the yard, so I'm gonna put this on my head so I don't get the sun so much. Yeah, but thank you so much. But yeah, this is cute, and this is that comfy. It's called comfy cotton, and I just did a single crochet. Now it took me forever, but it does. It has holes. You can breathe, but it's put together, which is nice. Yeah. You need to make more beanies for oncology. Yeah, see, and those are great. I need to do that too. And one of my friends' oncology lab is freezing. Like I went in there with her, and it is surprisingly cold. I was shocked. But yeah, I think the beanies would be good for sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes. Oh yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, the oncology department. Yep. And that's really sweet. Yeah, Lisa's been donating her little buns off, so good for you. Yeah, let's give her a high five. Yeah, hands. Yep, there we go. Applause for Lisa. That's great. Well, thank you so much. But you guys have a great day. I'm gonna dip off and check on Mr. I Bring It, see how he's doing. And I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. I'm just doing my thing, running around. But yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, keep donating. Enjoy the process. And yeah, do the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Because people can use a little hug. Do the worry worms if you see those. Those are great to give away too. And it kind of lifts people's day. Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much. There you go, Lisa. Yeah, that's awesome. So there we go. Be like Lisa's life. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes. All right, now. You guys all have a great day. And I got to figure out how to end this. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye bye.